Alright, so here is the second of the largest bowls. As you can see, the crack in it right there. I was going to try using some squeezer grips to pull it together and not drill holes and use the shoelace, but I figure since I did it on the larger one, we might as well stay consistent, right? So I'm just gonna do, I think I might just do one. Tamarind wood is known for its hardness and difficulty to drill through, as you just saw. So we got that going for us. Let's try to hit this side. Okay. Through and through. Figured I would start with shoelaces and see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, which is very possible, then we will switch over to, oh, see, I didn't use a big enough drill bit, and this is why we can't have nice things. Chris will tell you. Screw gun, bigger drill bit, going back in. Don't hurt yourself. Keep your arms and legs inside the car at all times. Okay, let's try that. Alright, I have a weird feeling that the shoelace is not going to work on this one because it's pretty, it seems pretty angry, if that makes any sense. Alright, so what we're going to do is go in here, tie this in a nice little bow, like so. Over the hills and through the woods and around the rabbit we go, whatever it is. Okay, I'll flip that back over to here. Grab a screwdriver and start, or attempt to start, a spin. Actually, let's try it from the outside. Screwdriver in, begin spin. And then you spin again. And I think it's going to snap. Yep, sure did. That means we have to use metal. Either metal or a combination of the... Uh-oh. Don't hurt yourself. Either metal or a combination of the... I think this is going stunningly well. For those of you at home, Don't try this at home. Okay. Nope, not gonna grab. I'm gonna have to go with wire. Alright, well, I'm gonna do 2 more holes. And we're gonna go over here. Going to run our wire. Now, you don't have to use any particular gauge wire per se. I believe this is 12 gauge. It's just what I had around. But you could use, heck, you could use probably 14 gauge. You could use, you could use 3/0, 2/0, whatever you have. Just know that it might be breaking on you. And when it does, the first couple times it'll scare the heck out of you. But after it's popped a few times, I mean, just like getting shocked with electric. In the beginning, you're like, holy moly, I was just shocked. But after you've been shocked a few times, you're like, eh. It's like raising bees. You're bound to get stung a few times. And after a few times, it's not really that scary anymore. Well, unless you're allergic, and then it's a whole nother story. And then you shouldn't be raising bees. Alright, got those 2 wires in. I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna bend these top ones away. I'm gonna come in here, and we're going to cross, screwdriver, cross back, opposite way. We do that so that we're able to get a twist without untwisting behind the screwdriver. So behind the screwdriver, it'll be twisting itself, whereas in front, it'll be twisting the wire. Alright, got that tight. And if that didn't make sense to you, I don't blame you, because it still doesn't really make sense to me. But my excuse is a lot of stuff doesn't make sense to me. That's okay though. I'll probably cut this one too short. No, maybe not. Gonna have to give her a turn. Holding on to that. Oh, lost it. Bring it back in. I say her, and I don't literally mean her. I feel like wire is non-binary. There we go. At least I hope it is. In its perfect life. Okay, that one loosened up, you just saw. I'll try to get a turn on that. And all we're trying to do is really close up the crack enough so we can get some epoxy in there. I'm gonna go the other way on this. And don't be afraid to change things up as you go along, because you made the best decision you could at the moment, but that decision might change based on the information you have in hand. Alright, so we just loosened up the top one. Give this one more crank. Get it a little tighter. I'm going to move to the inside. And on the inside, I'm going to grab a hold of that. Try to see if we can get a turn without scratching, which is easier said than done. Usually on the inside with this configuration, I like to use needle nose pliers. The needle nose pliers will let you grab a hold of that, get a turn on it without hitting the wood with the screwdriver like you do on the outside. That one, give that one a little turn, then grab it with the lineman's plier. Bring it in a little more. Uh-oh. Got a second crack. And this is what happens when you have left it out of the water for too long and it needs to soak some more. So I'm going to leave these in here, put it back in the water. Yeah, you can see it's dried out. Put it back in the water, then we'll go back in here, pull those two together, and maybe it'll break again. Who knows? We'll see. Talk to you soon.